Hello everyone, welcome back to I Built the Thing. Today we are looking at chatwiththeword.com. So what this is basically a simple example of retrieval augmented generation with multiple different chunking strategies. So I use the King James Bible. So what I can do here is I can ask it a question, like say, I'm just gonna say like, endure great suffering, right? So endure great suffering. I got it set to 3 here. And the chunking strategy that we're searching is by verse. So let's see what's the agent going to come up with here. So the 3 closest, and others had a trial of cruel mockings, scourgings, yea, moreover, of bonds and imprisonment. So see, it brings the actual matching verse. The AI is fed all 3 of these, plus it's actually a bit before and a bit after in the Bibles. So this entire 5 verse chunk is fed to the AI as well. And then if we want to go actually take a look at that section, it'll take us right to it. Now, inside of the Bible side, we have, I think this is very interesting, it's called word study. Where see it now, it's allowing me to select different things like, say, for example, the word judged. I am now looking at every time the word judged appears throughout the entire Bible. Right? I can look at it through, see, here we are in Exodus, verse 26, to see, and it's not, like, I have a keyword linking Bible that's pretty neat, but this is different as it's dynamic. It's being generated in the moment in which I search for it. It's actually the software is running, and we can view it in 2 ways. We can view it chapter by chapter, or we can see all the verses, the actual verses that contain judged in the whole Bible. So this would allow you to do any kind of word study that you wanted to study, in multiple ways. If we head back over to the chat, and I'll change it to say chapter now. So now these are much larger chunks, which this really matters because they're semantically chunked based upon what the large language model determines as their semantic meaning, right? They're positioned within the vector database multidimensional space based upon what the LLM believes that means. So if we are chunking at a verse level, then it's the verse's meaning. If we're chunking at a chapter level, it's the entire chapter smashed into still one multidimensional meaning representation of the same size. In this case, it's 1,536 dimensions. So that matters because, see, like, if I were to search for the same thing, right? What was it? Endure great suffering. Now that it's chunked at a chapter verse, we're going to get totally different set of matches here, and they're much larger. See, because these are full chapters now, but still, these are the closest matches, semantic meaning to endure great suffering. So it still is a truly, it's a meaningful match. If you look at these, you will tend to find that they are a meaningful match, but a much larger chunk. It's an interesting form of compression, because we're kind of abbreviating the meaning, and you can match a very small piece of text to a very large piece of text, and you can still match them in that multi-dimensional space based upon meaning. But yeah, this is a retrieval augmented generation. This particular one has multiple different strategies, which is useful for experimenting with, giving your agents good, useful knowledge. And you will find that this technology really just goes hand in hand with large language models incredibly well together. Like if you search, you can search a large amount of text, and you will tend to find exactly what you're looking for if you use this type of retrieval augmented generation to do a semantic meaning search. And that's why it's so ubiquitous across um, the entire industry, like to the point that people don't even know about retrieval augmented generation. They just think that a large language model and the RAG attached to it is one thing. Like a lot of people that aren't developers and stuff like that, they literally think it's just one item. They don't even realize that large language models don't actually have any operating memory during inference. But yeah, so I just wanted to show you another one. Thanks so much for viewing.